Hello and welcome to Chemitemi. You are watching the previous year's important question series for MSc-Chemistry semester examinations, जहां हम आपको यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ कोटा के कुछ previous year's question papers provide कर रहे हैं. And in this particular video, we are going to provide you the last 2 years questions of third semester's paper 3 for inorganic chemistry specialization, which is bioinorganic chemistry. Here is the syllabus for this particular paper, which you can either download from the official website of university or can just pause the video and have screenshots. Let's jump to the main content. The very first unit contains metal ions and biological systems under the topics like bulk and trace metals with a special reference to sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium, iron, copper, zinc and cobalt. Sodium-potassium pump, role of metal ions in biological processes, bioenergetics and ATP cycle, DNA polymerization, glucose storage, metal complexes and transmission of energy, chlorophylls, photosystem first and photosystem second in cleavage of water, nitrogen fixation, biological nitrogen fixation and its mechanism, nitrogenase and chemical nitrogen fixation. In the section C, जहां आपसे 10 और 15 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं, इस यूनिट से 2021 में 15 मार्क का एक ही क्वेश्चन आया है, which is explain mode of action of nitrogenase and biological nitrogen fixation. And in section B, जहां आपसे 5 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं, in 2021 दो क्वेश्चंस पूछे गए हैं. फर्स्ट इज डिस्क्राइब वॉटसन एंड क्रिक मॉडल ऑफ डीएनए and replication of DNA, and the second is describe the structure and photochemistry of chlorophyll. ये दोनों ही 5 मार्क्स के लिए थे. And in 2022 first question was explain the sodium potassium pump and its importance, and the second was what is the role of photosystem first and photosystem second in photosynthesis, explain briefly. In section A, there are 1 mark questions like define trace metals and what is photosystem first, PS first in 2021, and draw structure of ATP and what is essential element in 2022. The unit second contains transport and storage of dioxygen under the topics like heme proteins and oxygen uptake structure and function of hemoglobin, myoglobin, hemocyanin and hemerythrin, model synthetic complexes of iron, cobalt and copper, and electron transfer in biology, structure and function of metal of proteins in electron transport processes, cytochromes and iron sulfur proteins and synthetic models. इस यूनिट से सेक्शन सी में 2021 में 10 मार्क्स के दो क्वेश्चंस पूछे गए हैं. फर्स्ट इज explain modal synthetic complexes of iron and copper, and the second is what is cytochrome C oxidase, how does electron carrier differ from cytochrome C. In 2022 10 mark का question explain structure and function of metal of protein in electron transport. section B में यहाँ से 2021 में फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन था explain the structure and function of hemoglobin, and the second was write short notes on following ferredoxin and myoglobin. In 2022, the first question was write short notes on the following hemocyanin and myoglobin, and the second question was what are cytochromes, explain their types. In section A, the questions were what is hemocyanin and write the functions of cytochrome in 2021, and what is iron sulfur protein and what is hemerythrin in 2022. In unit 3, you have to study metal storage and transport and biomineralisation, which includes the study of ferritin, transferrin and siderophores, and calcium in biology, calcium in living cells, transport and regulation, molecular aspects of intramolecular processes, extracellular binding proteins and metal nucleic acid complexes, metal ions and metal complex interactions and metal complex nucleic acids. यहाँ से सेक्शन सी में 2022 में 10 मार्क के लिए एक क्वेश्चन था, एक्सप्लेन मेटल कॉम्प्लेक्स न्यूक्लिक एसिड्स, और 15 मार्क का एक कंपलसरी क्वेश्चन था, राइट शॉर्ट नोट्स ऑन द फॉलोइंग. फर्स्ट ऑप्शन वाज calcitriol. It is basically a medicine which is used to treat and prevent low levels of calcium and bone diseases. And the second option was biomineralisation, and the third was structure of ferritin. In section B, the question asked in 2021 for 5 marks were, discuss the role of calcium in blood clotting system and discuss the structure and role of ferritin in microorganisms. In 2022, the question was, write short notes on the following, transferrin and function of ferritin. And the second question was, write the importance of extracellular calcium binding protein. In section A, the questions were, define calmodulin and write the function of transferrin in 2021 and define siderophores and write the name of nucleic acids in 2022. The unit 4 deals with metalloenzymes, which contains zinc enzymes like carboxypeptidase and carbonic anhydrase, iron enzymes like catalase, peroxidase and cytochrome P450, copper enzymes like superoxide dismutase, molybdenum oxotransferase enzymes like xanthine oxidase, and coenzymes like vitamin B12. इस यूनिट से सेक्शन सी में पूछे हुए मेजर क्वेश्चंस हैं, डिस्कस द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ एक्टिव साइट ऑफ साइटोक्रोम 450, हाउ डज इट कन्वर्ट अ हाइड्रोकार्बन इनटू एन अल्कोहल, which was asked in 2021 for 10 marks. And next question is, write about structural features and mechanism of xanthine oxidase and its importance, asked in 2022 for 10 marks. In section B, the questions were like, discuss the role of zinc in carboxypeptidase A and discuss briefly the role of coenzymes catalase and peroxidase. Both are Hans enzymes with different catalytic properties. Explain, asked in 2021 for 5 marks. And explain the cytochrome P450 is a monooxygenase. What is the role of iron sulfur protein during the role of cytochrome P450? And discuss the role of copper in superoxide dismutase, asked in 2022 for 5 marks. For section A, the questions are, what is the role of xanthine oxidase in molybdenum and which metal has biological activity in vitamin B12 series of coenzymes, asked in 2021, and name an enzyme containing zinc and write importance of vitamin B12, asked in 2022. Now the unit 5th contains metals in medicine, जहाँ आपको पढ़ना है metal deficiency and disease, toxic effects of metals, and metals used for diagnosis and chemotherapy with particular reference to anti-cancer drugs. इस यूनिट के सेक्शन सी में 2021 में 10 मार्क का क्वेश्चन था, why metals are used in medicines, and 2022 में 10 मार्क का क्वेश्चन था, discuss the toxic effects of metals. In section B, the questions were, write a short note on binding of cisplatin to DNA and explain role of metals in human health, asked in 2021 for 5 marks, and write a detailed account of metal used for diagnosis and chemotherapy. And the second question was, write short notes on anti-syphilis drugs and anti-arthritis drugs. asked in 2022 for 5 marks. In section A, the questions were write the name of 2 anti-cancer drugs and which disease is caused by deficiency of iron, asked in 2021, and explain diffusion of cisplatin across cell membrane and write the importance of metals in medicine, asked in 2022. So these were the questions asked in 2021 and 22 for bioinorganic chemistry. If it makes any sense to you, please do subscribe my channel, like the video and share to others. Thanks for watching.